Hi Gemini, welcome to your December Astrology and Tarot forecast. This is Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. My name is Erica. Let's see what's going on for you with the stars and the cards. For the month of December, we're going to start off the month with Mercury, the planet of movement, thought, and communication, moving into Sagittarius. This is your seventh house of open collaboration, relationships, and open litigation. It's the house of the other, but it's people that you deal with on a regular basis. Doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but it can be. On the 14th, we have a new moon solar eclipse at 23 degrees and 7 minutes of Sagittarius. The Sabian symbol that corresponds with this is a group of immigrants as they fulfill requirements of entrance into the new country. From this, you can take away the theme of transition. On the 15th, Venus moves into that seventh house. So if you are a single Gemini, you may be starting to see some people in your local area and probably work or just where you regularly go. Seventh house is the house of relationships, collaborations, partnerships. So if you're with someone, then you could be getting more business. But if you're single, you could be possibly getting some attention. I have for you on the 16th, Saturn entering Aquarius. This is your ninth house. And then Jupiter enters Aquarius on the 19th. Then on the 20th, we have Mercury, the planet of thought, movement, and communication, moving into Capricorn. This is your eighth house of life, death, and rebirth, other people's money, intimate affairs. It's the blood and guts of it all. It's the things you wouldn't talk about at the dinner table. How much money you owe, what are the tax bills, that sort of stuff. On the 21st, we have the Sun entering that eighth house, and we have Jupiter in Aquarius conjuncting Saturn in Aquarius in your ninth house of long-distance trips, higher education, higher learning, university-type studies, the study of foreign people, foreign places, foreign things, possibly foreign language as well. It's a higher-minded place. It's where your ideals are. And then at the end of the month, we have a full moon at 8 degrees and 53 minutes of Cancer. We'll round up to 9 degrees of Cancer. This is occurring in your second house of money, earning ability, and self-worth, your possessions as well. I dropped a card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Guardian Angel. You are not the only people who got Guardian Angel this month. I can't remember who else did, though, because it's been a minute since I shot the other videos now. Yeah. I'm going to pull for you as well a rune from my rune bag for you. But the month starts off with a lot of focus in that seventh house of other people. People who are possibly individuals who help or support you in one way or another. So we've got the Mercury rune. I need to redo my runes. They're getting a little crusty. The Mercury rune. Mercury's making some movement this month going through your 7th and 8th house. 7th house is partnerships and relationships, collaborations, open beef, and open litigation. And then the 8th house is life, death, and rebirth. The blood and guts of it all. Now, I pulled for you from the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck, the Aurora Quartz card. Aurora Quartz deals with perspective, spirit connection, and universal love. It helps heal and amplify the vibrations of the crown and heart chakra. Aurora Quartz is the crystal of magical perspective. It assists in seeing the bigger picture, connecting you with the divine and feeling universal love. You've pulled this card because your connection with Source has been weakened and is fogging your vision. Meditate with Aurora Quartz to strengthen your connection to spirit, draw divine bliss into your heart, and maintain a big picture perspective. Guardian Angel. Because you have the 8th house stuff going on, Mercury and the Sun, it could be that you're getting information or messages from some sort of guardian angel source. Because there's 8th house emphasis, it could also be that there is, could be someone passing. It's not going to be for everybody, but it could show up for some of you. I'm sorry I took that pause. My son, who's getting married at the end of the month in November, is a Gemini rising, so And my father was just diagnosed with COVID. So that was, sorry, my mind ran away from me for a minute. At the bottom of the reading, we've got the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Spades. This deals with ambition, intelligence, or strategy. She's also intelligent. She could be a writer or someone who likes to be very communicative. It doesn't have to be through writing, but I could definitely see it being them being a writer. Not necessarily very in tune with their emotions, probably cold, but ready to cut through the bullshit. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups. Water sign influence. It's emotional fulfillment and joy. It's creative flow. And it's, it's emotional, spiritual, and creative flow. We have this Eight of Pentacles showing up, giving emphasis to that 8th house. And it deals with persistence and comfort achieved through hard work. It can be about focusing your effort and laying groundwork, but it's about hard work. The image in this picture is somebody making a quilt. And that takes a long time to produce. You don't just make a quilt in one day. Not a hand-stitched quilt. Not one that's going to last for a long time. Then we've got the Three of Hearts, the Three of Cups. Celebration, fun with friends and laughter. It's a gathering. It's a party. It's definitely emblematic of my son getting married at the end of November, moving into December. But that's not necessarily for you. However, Gemini, you do have some heart cards showing up indicating, not only with the cards but also with the astrology, that there could be somebody that gets your eye or comes back into your sphere that maybe you didn't see the way that you will see now, because Venus went retrograde in your sign earlier this year, so your values have shifted in a lot of ways. So be open to what comes your way, Gemini. I urge you for that. All of your cards look really, really good, really strong. Seems like there's a new beginning in some sort of emotional setting. There's been some hard work and possibly some groundwork being laid or has been laid. It's the focus. It's the central card of the reading. And then we've got, in the near future, a celebration, gathering, and party. Just be careful if you're going to do any of that sort of stuff. Make sure that you're wearing your mask, your social distancing. It has recently come out that this plague that has come to visit us for the year 2020 is aerosol borne. So do what you can to protect yourself and your loved ones so that we can make it through to 2021. That's what I've got for you, Gemini. I love you. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Please be kind to yourself, and please save some of that kindness for others, because we're all going through this clusterfuck of 2020. I hope you're well. I will see you for your 2021 videos really soon. Take care. Bye, Gemini.